So this is like my third time recording this, and I ain't gonna spend too much time. I ain't gonna spend too much time. I was told to record. I don't know why I was told to record. I just told to record. So I'm recording. I have no I didn't get no downloads. I didn't get no messages. I didn't get no anything. All I know is I was told to record. So I'm recording. And from the two videos I previously recorded and did not like because I was more so rambling than anything, I've gathered that I've been prepared for this moment. Right now, today, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. This moment. I know. Well, I do feel like me and emotions is like, emotions aren't what people think they are. They're not. So that's another video for another day. But that goes into this to where, like, I'm supposed to help guide people. I'm supposed to help awaken people. It's what I've always done my entire life. Anybody, from my personal experience, whether they go and vouch for me, that's up to their ego. But I know, and God know, and God rewards me for doing the work that I do. Just because I've helped a lot of people into their spiritual journeys. Like, I've awakened a lot. Man, listen, I awaken souls. Like, I don't speak to no surface level shit. Like, I awaken souls. Like, you're not gonna come around me and I'm not gonna raise your energy. Like, I'm not. If we're gonna have a conversation, it's because God put me in your path. God put me in your path. God put you on my path. And the reason for that is to get some sort of answer or to be initiated into some sort of journey. So it almost feels like a trigger for a lot of people, just because my energy does ruffle feathers just off the simple fact of so I embody the natural frequency of the planet. We've been conditioned to be cut off from that natural frequency. I restored my connection just by healing myself emotionally, spiritually first, emotionally, mentally. The next phase of healing is the physical phase, right? So to where, like, everything that you build in all the work that you've done in your mind is going to manifest in the physical reality. Physical reality, 3D reality, is the densest energy. It's heavy. If you know anything that's heavy, it takes time to move. It takes a lot more effort. It takes a lot more energy to move. It's kind of like lifting weights. It's the difference between lifting 15 pounds and lifting 215 pounds. That's like your spiritual realm versus your physical realm. In terms of frequency and energy, is dense. The physical reality is dense, right? We know that. That's why they call it gravity and shit like that, right? It's just heavy. So to see when you heal, it has to be working in complete unison in order for it to reflect on the physical reality. You have to do the work. You cannot not do the work and thinking you gonna be rewarded, compensated. And just because you have a great physical reality, you know what I'm saying, you have resource, you have money, all of this shit, that don't necessarily mean that you're healed, so to speak. How many times you see a nigga with money just suffering and just commit suicide or die or doing all of this shit. I'm not going trying to scare anybody and stuff like that. But this reality. So, like I said, somebody asked me, when did I become conscious? And I've said, I've always been conscious. I was bringing crystals to show and tell at 9 years old. A lot of people are getting into reading books and doing all of this stuff and things like that. Like I said, I've always been a reader. Like, nobody taught me how to read. I was born knowing how to read. I'm passionate about reading. Passionate. I think that is the foundation to understanding, knowing how to comprehend, knowing how to process information, knowing how to critically think, knowing how to analyze certain dynamics and interactions and seeing certain things, knowing how to read energy. Knowing how to read is the foundation of knowing how to read energy. You see what I'm saying? Because you can be conceived. There's a lot of motherfuckers that's out here that can trick the shit out of you just because they know something that you don't know, and because you want to know what they know, they'll manipulate you into giving them your energy, and then they use they use your energy to create the life that they want. So and you can see that dynamic in the rich people or the wealthy using it's the dynamic, bro. I'm not about to go into the details and stuff like that. I'm not about to go into the details because I'm not here for that. Well, I'm gonna show you. Yes, I am, because I am here for this. All right, so we talk about energy harvesting, because like I said, I trigger a lot of things in a lot of people. I either trigger your healing or I trigger your success, and it's based on how you respond to the information that I give you. So because I don't even like saying this shit, because I feel like a lot of people be overusing it and they be thinking that they are, but they not really connected to the Most High and shit. Man, I say I'm out here doing God's work. I'm out here doing God's work. I speak on the Most High. So like when I interact with a person, it's because God want me to see something, God want me to learn something, or God wants me to help somebody, and not really in the physical way, but really in the mental way. A lot of times when I have these conversations with like a lot of different people, and I've had a million conversations, like, and I'm not being exaggerative, at all. Like, had a million different conversations, and this is a sum from all the conversations that I've had with like a lot of different people. Like, I've been a lot of people's like confidant, encourager, guide, shaman, teacher, spiritual guru, all of these things, like, just because I understand, overstand for all the people, all the woke motherfuckers that just got woke. Like, y'all could tell I get frustrated with somebody who just coming into they knowing, and then they think they know everything. That's not how God operates. You see what I'm saying? So, and you know because you read. You didn't know because you experienced. You know because you read. It's two different types of knowing. You can know through experience, or you can know because of something that you got in a book. It's kind of like when you get a college degree. All right, you got a degree, but you got to practice, but you don't got no experience in the actual field that you got your degree in. So what they do, they create internships to where, like, while you still studying, you get to go get some hands-on experience on the job that, or the career that you currently pursuing in your studies, right? So now take that, but take spiritual shit, like take spirituality, where my whole life has been like crash course, like I'm talking about blindfolded, blindfolded, going through this spiritual shit, blindfolded, not being able to talk about this type shit with anybody, well, not being able to be understood. And I feel, and that's what led me to the Most High. It's kind of like, yo, bro, who the fuck do I talk to about these dreams that I'm having, that I'm going to where these dreams feel so real? Like, I'm talking about the same consciousness that's speaking to you right now is the same consciousness that travels to these different dimensions in the dream world. Like, I know the dream world. You see what I'm saying? People talk about the Akashic records and how to access this and how to do this and how to do that. I don't know how to do that because I know how to get there. I watched this movie one time. It's called Finding Forrester. And it was about this writer and this black boy who met this writer, but the writer, he always told himself he wrote this bestseller and stuff like that. And the black boy and you know, they created friendship. And the teacher was always, the teacher was always explaining his work. And there's two people that and I guess the dynamic was, you got somebody that wrote it, and then you got somebody that talked about what the person wrote. You see what I'm saying? It's like that dynamic. I just know how to access the Akashic record. Like, I just know how to access all my timelines. I know how to access everything. Like, I've been to the astral plane. Like, I know what the quantum field is. I don't know it from the scientific standpoint. I don't know it from, because I don't got, no, all I got is a high school diploma. I've been to college, did not finish. That's all I got. You know what I'm saying? But I know what the quantum world is. I know how to reprogram my own mind. I know how to reprogram it because I've done it my own self without going to no type of therapist, without going to any type of spiritual guru, without seeking help. I just did this shit myself on my own. So my experiences can help guide a lot of people into their spiritual journeys. And this is what I've done, man. People that come around, if you spend time around me for a little bit of time, bro, like, yo, you going to catch the bug, bro. Like you gonna want to evolve. You're gonna want to evolve. And I think a lot of people evolve, especially after interacting with me, just because of how they view me. So it's an ego perspective type of thing. But they don't know. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Where the goal is for you to evolve, bro. I don't care how you do it. I don't care why you do it. My job is to come across your path, or you to come across my path, and I bring you closer to God, which is your higher self. I bring you close to God, and which way you get there, my shit, trial by fire, bro. Burn everything up, burn everything down. I'll start this bitch from over. That's just how I know how to do straight chaos, because like that's what I had to alchemize, chaos. I don't that's just what I had to alchemize, chaos. So that's how I know. So if other people have a easier, a better way of doing that, do it that way. But how I know how to do shit is blindfolded. I'm going to walk through this darkness blindfolded, and just use discernment, and just not discernment, but yeah, use discernment and use my connection to the Most High God, and to trust myself, use my intuition, and just walk and trust that I'm going to be okay. And this is facts. Anybody who got any type of high level spirituality like background, and then who can read energy, and then who can do that, like, and then if you're gonna come across this video, like, you can like fact check me, do your homework, like, do your spiritual homework on my soul, not who I am as a person, not who I am in the physical reality, but my soul. But your soul is what resonates with people when you want to really affect people, your soul. And then that's why the word is so powerful. Man, I'm gonna leave this like this because I got work I gotta do. That's why the words you speak they be talking about watch your words and the words you speak. But they can't really give you, they can only give you what somebody else regurgitated. They can only tell you why you should watch the words you speak because of what somebody else told them or what they learned or what they saw or what they, you know what I'm saying? Words. So the shit that you comes out here, right? Why is it so powerful? Because it embodies everything. Your frequency, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your knowledge, your experiences, your vibration, everything. So you have everything that you've ever known, did, saw, and it's like this. It's all put together. It's all put together, and you could. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's powerful. It can create worlds. It literally creates worlds. The words you speak literally can kill somebody or destroy someone, or it can uplift them. And that's all based on what you experience, your level of perspective, how far you've traveled, how far you've gone in this spiritual journey, how many lifetimes have you lived. That's really what it's about. When I think of spiritual evolution, I don't think of years. I don't look at it in terms of years. I look at it in terms of how many lifetimes have you done this? How many lifetimes have you reincarnated on this planet to raise the frequency of this planet? You see what I'm saying? How many times have you done that? And if this your first time and if you're successful at it, great. But I know being on this planet and evolving your spirit on this planet and this time with all of this shit that's going on in the world, it's not easy. It's not easy. And you on a place in the internet to where everybody wants to talk. That's why I don't like coming on this motherfucker and making these videos and uploading them. Y'all gotta catch me in real life. If you ask anybody in real life, bro, I change lives. And I don't like speaking this way because I don't self-proclaim. I do not like doing this because it's God's work that I'm doing. I don't give myself no credit. God gave me the voice. God gave me this. It's who I am. This is not know who I want to be. This is not know what I'm trying to do. It's not know I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to sell you anything. No, I literally know that when everybody evolves, the frequency of the planet raises. When the frequency of the planet raises, energies that's not natural to the planet, their energy level won't allow them to stay here. It won't. They got to get the fuck out of here. And that's what we after, because I'm tired of my people suffering. I'm tired of my people not having like certain type of access to certain type of things. And I'm not saying, yeah, y'all gonna say, well, you gotta make your own choices, and you gotta live your own life, Yeah, that is very true. But until those conditions are conducive for every single person on this entire planet, until we can come together collectively, no matter race, color, age, sex, gender, whatever, occupation, higher, whatever, bro. Like, those are all titles that were socially engineered by a people that don't know what it's like to be close to God. They will never know what it's like to be close to God. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Never. But they want to know. They want to know who they are. But instead of them gracefully coming to the people that really know the answers, know how the nature works, know it, what they do, they use their energy, they steal their energy, and they want to call it their own, and they want to name all these different types. Man, that's not how this shit work, bro. And I'm not going for that no more. I'm not going for that. We not going for that no more. And I'm trying to tell you, and no. So, making this video, I don't know, man. I want to help people. I've been helping people. I'm going to keep helping people. And I know that it's more people that come on the internet that's seeking answers and that's having questions and that needs some type of healing. And for everybody that's making these healing videos and doing all of this stuff and helping the masses heal, you gonna be rewarded in ways that you can't really fathom. And I've been rewarded in ways that I can't fathom, but I just know I'm doing the right thing and just keep going a path. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be lonely. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be dark. It's going to be uncomfortable. You're going to look crazy for a very long time. And that's because when you going through your healing process, you basically shedding. You shedding everything that you once was. You see what I'm saying? You shedding everything that you once was just so you can become everything that you truly are.